Hi, this video goes over how to get paid by submitting your timesheets for all clinical instructors and how to fill out the yellow card. This is your sheet that Nora will send you or one of our secretaries. It is pink in color for sure. You can print it out. And the best thing is to fill it out properly because there's a lot of clinical instructors. We have around 20 locations. It becomes really cumbersome for us to track what hours belong to whom. So I will go thoroughly through these sheets. They're also in your clinical to-do list packet. There's two of these that I've provided just to kind of make it clear what we're doing. So the first thing here, you'll see it's Smith. Walt is the clinical instructor's name, your name, last name, and first name, the month, and what year you're providing this pink sheet for. So say you were doing this in March 2022, you would put March, comma, 2022. 2022 is missing, so I wanted to keep it general so I can go over it. Then you want to pick up the date that you met the student. So if you met them on March 1st or March 12th, you want to choose the date. And you notice it says lecture. You want to walk right over to the lab area. You're a lab instructor. You're going to bubble the number of hours in. I know it's not very clear. Let's zoom in a little bit. These bubbles have 1, 2, 3, 4, as far as like how many hours did you meet the student for. There's not a half, so I usually have you write a half here. So you bubble in the number of hours, go over it, write the number of hours for that day, and if there's multiple days in the same month, you tally the number of the hours you saw the student. Of course, you want to add the rows and total, the whole column, which is up from top to bottom, to let Nora and myself know how many hours you saw the student for that month, because sometimes the rotations end up in more than 1 month. So you could see them beginning of March, and then you're going to have to submit one for April, for example. And then if you go down here, this example is really by one of our instructors. They did a really fantastic job. You don't have to know the ACT code here, but this is March 22, which lab they taught, which department, their colleague ID, and whatnot is not yours. It's really Nora will do that, what the name is, what class it is that they put. You see RT 136 used to be an older class. You can put RT 340 or RT 330 or whatever the case may be. And then you'll bubble in the date for that month. So this is actually, you see date 1, 2, 3, these are the dates for the month. So you're submitting one sheet per month, bubbling in the number of hours, tallying them up, and then signing your name and dating it. And please put in student names in this area clearly so that we know who you saw. It makes it so much easier for me and Nora to track it, and so does, and the dean loves it as well. Okay, so after understanding this pink timesheet, I will show you the rubric. I'm sorry, the yellow card. The yellow card actually is yellow in color. This is more of the modern view. I have some of these out there that have our watermark in the back, and I also have the yellow ones that still come. They come in varied sizes, but they have the similar look. You'll have your location, the student's name will be here, the course, the year they're attending, and you're basically checking on March 1st, 2022, at this time to this time, an RT saw your student Sammy. And then across, this is the same, this is week 1. That same week, Sammy came in the second day. He has the RT signature. And all these weeks will fill up. And then you need to sign here the faculty or the liaison initials that, yes, I've checked my student that they were there at the facility. And then you tally up their hours. And I'll for RT3, 40, there's 120 hours. RT 330, there are different hours depending on the location, and we can discuss that when you meet with me. And I think that does it. We have our yellow card that I wanted to show you, and how to submit your timesheets that are pink like this. You have to print them and follow these instructions for future. Thank you.